In this video, I'll be sharing with you a requested tutorial on how to cut this stylish Basque layered gathered dress. So to start drafting this dress, you're going to draft the upper part. You need your shoulder to bust, under bust, waistline, then add 5 inches for your basque. For your basque, you can use 4 to 5 inches for the basque in front. Now, after marking this measurement, you want to go ahead to mark your shoulder divided by 2, and you're going to add ½ inch because this dress has a sleeve. Then you come down by 1 inch. From that 1 inch, you mark a basic measurement of 3 by 2.5 inches. But first, connect from your shoulder slant to that 3 inches. Now, the next step is to come down. So for the neck depth, you can use 2.5, or you can decide to use 3 inches. Now, connect it back to the 3 inches width for the neckline. After marking this, you want to find the chest line, which is the armhole. To get this is your bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. Then draw a straight line there. Whatever measurement you have at the shoulder, that is what you mark at the chest line. After you're done marking that, then you're going to connect it all the way up. After connecting this, you're going to divide your armhole into 2 equal parts, then mark the midpoint. Come out by ½ inch at this point, then mark your bust circumference divided by 4. Now, after marking this, connect from the midpoint all the way up and connect to your bust circumference divided by 4. The next step is to mark your dart. Now, to mark your dart for this dress, you're going to start by marking your nipple to nipple divided by 2. After marking this, you're going to take that measurement, mark it at the bust, under bust, waist, and your basque length. Place your ruler to draw out a straight line. From the midpoint of the armhole, you're going to connect this all the way to your bust point. Now, after you're done marking this, the next step is to go ahead to mark your dart intake. For a slimmer person, use ½ inch here and 1.5 inches here. For someone with a fuller bust, use 1 inch here and 2 inches at the other side. So make sure that you extend your dart all the way to the lower part of your dress. Now, after marking that, you want to place your ruler to go ahead to connect. After marking this, I'll go ahead to use my marker to outline this to make it more visible for you to see. Now, the next step is to connect from the bust to the under bust at both sides. Now, you're going to take another dart intake towards the armhole, which is ½ inch on both sides. After marking that ½ inch on both sides, you want to blend it into the initial dart that you have. Then, after blending into the initial dart, that means this ½ inch now, you're going to replace it by the side to make up for the darts that you took out. ½ inch on both sides will give you 1 inch. Mark it and reconnect it back to your armhole. Now, after reconnecting back to your armhole, the next step you're going to take is to go ahead to insert your measurement. But I'll go ahead to outline my pattern with marker to make it more visible. The bust, mark your bust measurement divided by 4. Now, you're going to pick this dart intake you have here, replace it and add any sewing allowance of your choice. Mark your under bust measurement divided by 4. Pick the dart intake you have, replace it and add your sewing allowance. Mark your waist measurement divided by 4. Pick your dart intake, replace and add your sewing allowance. Mark your hip measurement divided by 4. Pick your dart intake, replace and also add your sewing allowance. Now, after you're done marking this, you want to connect from the bust to the under bust to the waist and down to your blouse to the upper part length. That is that extra 5 inches you added after your waistline. So the next step is to mark your bust dart, and to get your bust dart is the difference between your shoulder to waist in front and your shoulder to waist at the back. Now go ahead to connect and you're going to shed out. The next step is to go ahead to work on the basque length of the dress. For the basque length, I'm going to blend this out, and then from my waistline, I'm going to come in by my sewing allowance first and then blend it to draw out that basque effect we have there. Now, after drawing this out, this is what I have. Now, the next step is to go ahead to outline the rest of this pattern. Now, if you look at this dress, you notice that the lining started like lower from the neckline, like creating that type of yoke effect. So I'm just going to mark this out. So for the fabric inside, we are going to cut out a crepe or whatever fabric you want to line it, which you start from towards the over bust area, and then you're going to cut your chantilly lace with the normal pattern that you have. That is to get this effect that we have towards the upper part, where the chantilly lace looks like there's no lining at the upper part, and then from the over bust area you now get the part of the dress that is lined together. So I'm just going to go ahead to cut out the rest of this pattern. After cutting out, this is what you have. You now use this to cut your chantilly lace. Then after that, you now take out this area. For the lining, it will start from the over bust. So for the back pattern, I marked out the zipper, and I use the same shoulder for the front. For the neckline, you can use 3x1, and also find your chest line just like we did for the front. So mark your shoulder to bust and shoulder to waist for the back of this dress. After you're done marking that, you're going to mark your dart. To mark your dart, you need your nipple to nipple divided by 2, which you start marking at the bust and also at the waistline. After marking this, you want to go ahead to draw out a straight line. So for your dart, you're going to mark 1/2 inch on both sides, and then you're going to come down by 1 inch from the bust. After marking this, you're going to connect this all the way to the upper part, and after connecting, the next step is to insert your body measurement. Mark your bust circumference divided by 4, add your sewing allowance. Mark your waist measurement divided by 4, add your sewing allowance. Then replace your dart intake also. Now what you do is to place your ruler to connect. After you're done connecting, the next step is to draw out a little curve. At the back we have like a little keyhole neckline there, and extend it all the way to the zipper. Mark 1/2 inch at the lower part to get rid of the zipper bulge that you have at the back of your dress. So after marking this, you're just going to cut this out. And after cutting this out, I'll go ahead to explain the lower part of this dress. Now for the lower part of this dress, you find out that the gathers is in layered form. So all you have to do is to cut out your chantilly lace, and you're going to cut each step longer than the other one, and then you gather it and attach it to the basque. If you don't want to attach it that way, you can go ahead to cut out your lining, then place the gathers on the lining itself, then join it back to the upper part of the waistline of this dress.